The limousine riding, woo! Jet flying, woo! Kiss stealing, woo! Wheeling dealing, woo! Son of a gun, and your main event of the evening! Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Aaron!
For my amazing support tonight, Nellie Bryan and Ben Richardson! And while you're at it, let's hear it for me! That's fucking right! Thank you guys so much for doing this. If you guys have noticed there's a camera here, what we're going to do, if this takes really bad, we're just going to copy and paste that to the end. How is everyone tonight? We're doing well? Yeah. Fuck yeah. It is a pretty arrogant thing to sit on your couch and think, fuck, I'm funny. You know what I might do? I might charge all my friends and family $10 to come and see me. Talk shit. When you could just come to my house and do that for free. Or you could invite me around, hint, hint. But the joke's on you motherfuckers, because you guys did it. Now I've got your money. Anyone see me perform before? Few people. Anybody new? It's first time? I know it's your first time. Sick. What we're going to do is basically this is kind of a celebration. I've been doing this for a couple of years now. I'm going to do some new jokes, some old jokes, some fresh jokes, and some jokes that at the end of tonight we're going to take out the back and put out of their misery because they've seen better days. We're going to retire it. That's what this is for. Who's fucking pumped? Yeah. What I need you to do for me is just bring that excitement up just a bit, alright? And when I say a bit, what I actually mean is I want you to put it up to 11. Are you guys fucking ready to party? Settle down, guys. I'm not Metallica. I'm just a guy up here telling some jokes, alright? Settle. I like that there's some lights because I can kind of see people, but not enough to see like if you're frowning, so that's good. I can see a show of hands though, and what I would like to do is begin this evening just by seeing a show of hands. How many people here tonight have tattoos? Yeah, we got a few young people here. How many of you have tattoos you regret? Leave your hand up. A few. Sick. Does anyone want to share with the class? Nellie, you do. No, you do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. You want me to share?
Yeah, what is it?
I got a tattoo when I was 14 of a cross because I thought my mum would like it because I went to a private school. And it says Serenity inside.
That's better than anything I could write. Excellent. That's great. Anybody else?
I've got a cock.
You've got a cock? I don't think that's anything to regret. Anyone else want to share with the class?
When I was 14, I got a tattoo of the mushroom Mario Kart.
Oh.
Really? Yeah, right, so we've got a few regrets here.
I don't regret it.
You don't regret it, good. Does anyone regret these tattoos? Because they actually sound really cool. Does anyone regret their tattoos? Anyone? Well, we'll change our mind if you guys have fucked my joke. Dean, you've got a tattoo you regret, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. You know what they say?
What?
Sucked in. Should have made better choices, bro. That shit's on you forever. The weird thing about being tattooed, like I guess it's no secret, I've got a lot of them. The weird thing about being tattooed is that everybody just presumes that you want to talk about tattoos. I don't give a fuck about your tattoo. I really don't. The only reason I've got tattoos is because I've got low self-esteem. I thought it'd make me look cool. I got so many now, it's like Pringles. I popped, I can't stop. The guys up the back love that because I pay them to do it. They do though, they want to tell you about their tattoo and I really couldn't give a shit. And it's usually at the most inopportune times.
Normally happens to me in the lunchroom. I'll be in there, I'll be getting my soup ready. Not a time I want to talk about tattoos, and someone will come in, and I'm a bit of a rebel. You're supposed to hide your tattoos at my old workplace. I never did. I purposely left my sleeves up at all times. And they'd come in and they go, "Oh yeah, sick tatties, bro. Yeah, mine, bro. Yeah. Oh yeah, cool tatties. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting one actually." Cue the story about what their tattoo means to them. I didn't give a fuck. It usually segues into something like this. This is the hardest one to deal with. It's when they come in and they tell you a lot of details about someone else's tattoos. And they say, "Oh yeah, bro, yeah, my uncle, man, he's got like a fully 6 sleeve, mate. You'd fucking love it. It's like a fucking Polynesian tribal piece here. And like, it's my uncle. He's like whiter than Ellen DeGeneres, but yeah, tribal tatties everywhere. And he's got some script here, and it says blood is thicker than water." Because our family, we're so tight, man. Like, we would literally take a bullet for one another. Actually, probably not literally. I don't like him that much, but probably spiritually. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, we're a tight family, but it's real sick. Like, yeah, he got it from this guy, knocked the whole thing out in 3 hours, did the tatty out of the back of his mum and dad's fish and chip shop. He's fucking good. What I'll do, I'll hook my uncle up and I'll get his Instagram, I'll give it to you. You should check him out. Good, sick work. You should get some work done by him. No. No, I will not do that. I will not get tattoos from the man at the back of the fish and chip shop. No one else needs to laugh, just Dean on it. It's not just that though, I kind of get pissed off when people talk to me all the time. I don't really like it. I'm so anxious and awkward, I keep playing with this. I can't keep conversations at work. There's a few words that sort of trip me up, but maybe not words, but sayings. Like when someone comes up and you ask them how they are and they say not bad. Like I do it as well, but that's because of peer pressure, and if you all jumped off a mountain, fuck yeah, I'd do it. But we all say not bad, but have you actually ever thought about when we say not bad, what we're actually doing? I've asked you how you are, and you have pinpointed that point in your life about how shit it is. So you've looked at the negative. How bad am I? I guess I'm not bad. I didn't ask how bad you were. I asked if you were good. No, I didn't ask how you were, but I presume you're good. It's not a very healthy way, if you think about it, to say not bad, because you focus on the negative. What we should be saying is, yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm having a great day. Thanks for caring about my well-being. The flip side to that is that if I ask someone how they were and they came up and they say good thanks, I'd say fuck off, mate. You're fucking not fair like the rest of us. What the fuck? It's fucking big dick energy over here. Oh, thanks, yeah. I get really stressed when people ask, they come in the room and a conversation starts and they say, how are we? Because I don't know. I know how I am. I presume you're alright because you've engaged in a conversation, but when you say how are we, like, you're kind of asking me to make an assumption about our relationship. I'm not quite there. Like, how are we? I feel like the next question is, what are we? And I'm already married and got a kid, I can't commit to you. Like, after what are we, I feel like the next step is, do you want to be faced with a fish? That's too much, I'm just trying to Netflix and chill, man. Another one that stresses me out is when people say, have a good one. The reason that stresses me out, because when people say have a good one, I think, fuck, I've already had my good one. And if I only get one, when was it? And also, fuck you, why do I only get one? Why don't you say, have a good many, have a good 1,000? Fuck you. The other one, I am God. The other one that I don't really like is when people say you wouldn't read about it. You guys ever heard that? Something crazy happens, people say, oh, you wouldn't read about it, man. You know why I don't like it? Because it's fucking true. And the reason I wouldn't read about it is because pretty much every major media outlet now is locked behind a paywall or a subscription. And if they think I'm going to pay my hard-earned dollars to read that shit when I could just read somebody's error-filled Facebook rant about it, or I could get the true facts from Launceston Chit Chat, why the fuck would I pay for it? So no, you are right, I wouldn't read about it, just get the fuck on with it and tell me the dumb story. Have you guys ever heard the saying when people say, man, I wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire? You guys heard that one?
Yeah.
If you're in a scenario and someone says that to you, there's only one response that's okay. If someone says, I wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire, you say good, because that's fucking disgusting. That guy is having the worst time of his life, he's on fire, and you have decided the best thing to do would be to get your dick out and piss on him. That's a fire risk, it's danger, you could burn your willy. Even worse if you're a girl, you're gonna squat. And depending on the flames, not a lot of room to work with. Good. That's absolutely fucked. This might be the only chance that I get to do this, because showbiz, baby. Can someone grab me another drink, please? Beer Lover's on the job. What a man. Let's all have a clap for Beer Lover. You guys all know him as Nathan, maybe. True story about Beer Lover, fucking legend. I used to be in a metal band, we were shit. Nathan was my +1 to every show because Katie was the only smart one and figured out we were shit. And she never came. And Nathan got free shows. Obviously the last year's been a bit rough. I'm not going to stand up here and talk about the pandemic or anything. We all know how it was. There's actually another crisis happening in the world at the moment. I'm here to talk to you guys tonight about it. Is that my drink? Thank you so much. That's not Beer Lover. He's up there taking the credit for nothing. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Hey Katie, did you see how easy that was? Take some notes, mate. You guys have no idea how much in trouble I am in now. Hey, it's Katie's birthday today. Katie's my wife. It's her birthday and I thought the best gift I could give her was this. You're welcome. There's another crisis in the world, something that it affects us all. Maybe it doesn't affect everyone as much as me, but you are here to listen to me, so you're going to hear about it. The crisis that we've got, that we're dealing with at the moment, is spoilers. And I'm not talking about fully 6 subwoofer, yeah, fucking fucking Paul Walker spoiler on the back of your mum's Civic. Talking about plot spoilers, movie spoilers, TV spoilers, book spoilers. I'm not going to pretend I read books, but spoilers, they're fucked. But what's more fucked than the spoiler is the fucking mouth-breathing, fucking bottom-feeding, asshole, butthole fingering cunts that spoil the movies. They are the fucking... I would rather fuck the devil himself than shake hands with the spoiler. Because it's fucked. I mean, let's think about it. Everyone here's got a job, right? We all work a 9 to 5 or whatever. So there's little things that we look forward to in life. It's probably not hard to guess, but I'm a bit of a nerd. I fucking love the Star Wars. I fucking love Marvel, the DC, all of that shit. And that is the kind of shit that they like to spoil. Whilst I am a fully functioning member of society, working my day job, contributing to the way that the world works, these fucking neck-bearded assholes, they roll themselves out of their bed in their fucking grandma's shed. They fucking pick up some dirty clothes that haven't been washed for 3 weeks. They finish their fucking Monster Energy drink from the 4 a.m. fortnight rounds with the boys. They don't have a shower, because why the fuck would they? And they pick themselves up because their Centrelink checks in, and they get themselves down to the first session of the newest Marvel movie that we can't watch because we're doing a job. And they get there and they watch that film, and then they go home and they make their fucking memes and they post them. And then I'm sitting in the lunchroom listening to someone talk about their uncle's tattoo, flicking through social media, and BAM! Spoiled. Sorry, Soph. Spoiled. And it's fucked, it's so easy to do. Social media is everywhere, we're all addicted to it. You scroll through, it's so easy to hit one. I'm going to tell you a story about a time that I was spoiled. Now, I mentioned that I like the Star Wars. That was probably not enough to explain how much I fucking love the Star Wars. I've got Star Wars tattoos. I've got fucking Star Wars everything. I've seen them. I love the movies. I love the prequels. I love the sequels. I love the cartoons. I love the Lego. I love the toys. I love the fucking porn section where they're pretending they're the people. That's my shit. Right? That is my shit. I'm still working on Katie to get those space bones. It hasn't happened yet, but it is my birthday in October. I fucking love that shit. I love Star Wars. And a couple of years... okay? I think that the wacky tobacco came in and hit you, didn't it?
Oh my god.
Good pick up, mate. I'm glad you've stuck with us for the rest of the show. Just 5 minutes ago. I love Star Wars. A couple of years ago, you guys all know, they announced that they were doing episode 7. Who saw it? Yeah, we got some Star Wars fans in the house? Yeah, fuck yeah. So, episode 7 was announced. The trailer came out. Poor Katie had to watch it 800 times. Even more times when she wasn't looking and I had the blanket over me. I love that shit. I was so excited, and I had an app on my phone counting down the days until the movie came out. I was so excited. And I was working in Hobart at the time. I'd made some friends at a new job, and we'd all organised that we were going to go see it together. And we were about 5 weeks out from the movie dropping. And I found out that the plot had leaked online. I have never spent so much time avoiding social media. Because there was no way that I wanted to read that shit. You know what I was doing? I was getting up my Facebook feed. You know how you normally flick through? Very slowly lifting so I could see who the next person's post was, making an assessment if it was safe or not, and then having a look. Mum, dunno. I was avoiding it like crazy. And I got to the day before it came out. So the midnight screenings were happening. I didn't have a ticket. I did have a ticket for 7 a.m. the next morning, the earliest I could get without seeing the midnight one. And that's when it happened. There was a guy that I worked with. For the purpose of this story, we'll call him Ken, because that's his fucking name. And I will not hide these cunts. You all know Ken. Maybe not this Ken, but you all know a Ken. Ken's the kind of guy that rocks up at work and every morning for breakfast he has 2 ciggies, a pie and a Farmer's Ice Union. And he walks in with his aviators and he leaves them on way too long. And he walks in and and he knows the name of all the girls, but all the boys are chief or mate or something, because we don't have tits, so we're not important. You guys all know a Ken. I had a run-in previously with Ken. This is the kind of guy that Ken was. He liked to fuck with people. You were there. I was at the Christmas dinner. I worked for Vodafone at the time. I was at the Christmas dinner, and I had somehow, it should not have happened, but I somehow ended up in a conversation with the boss of the call centre and his boss. And they asked me how I thought the year had gone. I was fucked. Trying to hold the pieces together to let them know that I fucking love women. Right. Ken comes up, puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Hey Aaron, you still got the hook up for that weed?" That's Ken. That's the kind of motherfucker we're dealing with. So I'm in the lunchroom, again, eating my soup, and Ken comes in. He's fucking big dick energy. "Yeah, g'day Chief, copper, how you going, mate? Yeah, doing well there, yeah, how are you, mate?" "Yeah, good thanks, Ken, how are you?" "Yeah, pretty good. You must be fucking excited. Star Wars tonight, baby." "Yeah, Ken, I am pretty excited, yeah. Yep, just trying to eat my soup here, mate." You seen those theories online, have you, mate?" No, Ken, actually I've avoided social media for 5 weeks. I don't want to know anything about the movie. In fact, I don't even want to know the run time. That would be a spoiler for me. Trying to avoid everything. "Oh, yeah, righto, copper, yeah, righto, yeah. Well, anyway, they reckon that Luke Skywalker fucked me. He told me everything. And he didn't just tell me episode 7, he told me the theory for episode 8, and then he told me his own personal theory of what was going to happen in episode 9. And no sooner did he do that, but he said, "Yeah, right, Chief, I'm going to have a ciggy." And he was off and left me in the lunchroom to finish my soup and mend my broken heart. I am happy to announce and share with you all that he was dead fucking wrong. But I was so worried about it, I did go to the midnight screening just to make sure he wasn't right. And then backed it up by leaving that at 3:30 and going to the 7 a.m. one as well. Because I love the Star Wars! This kind of looks like a lightsaber. Has anyone in here been spoiled before?
Yes, by Eggie.
We've all been spoiled by Eggie. Anybody been spoiled? Anybody want to share? Yep, Alex?
I waited nearly 6 years to see Floyd Mayweather fight Manny Pacquiao, and I managed to avoid the result all day at work, and then my girlfriend told me the result.
That's rough, man.
We were able to fight each other, and it finally fucking happened.
Is that Mel?
Now,
You guys survived that, fuck. Anyone else?
Yeah, Brian told me that Han died.
That's a spoiler! What are you doing? I just stood up here for 5 minutes and talked about spoilers and you spoiled us!
If you haven't seen it already, you've got a problem.
That is true. I'll put you there. But spoilers, can we all agree that they are absolutely fucking fucked? I've got a love-hate relationship with social media. Does anybody else? Yeah, I thought so. Social media is great because, and this is real talk for a second, I know pretty much everyone here, and to be honest, I think that if it wasn't for social media, a lot of us maybe lost contact or something like that, or it may have been harder to sort of, come together. Well, this is an event on social media, so it is an important tool. It is something that we can use. Maybe we don't talk about every day, but I do see your shit, and I fucking love that, and I love to see everyone thriving. And social media certainly has its purpose, has positives, but it has a lot of fucking negatives as well. One of those negatives is how much people fucking complain on social media.
fucking hard.
Moving on. People complain on social media and they do it a lot, and like I do it as well, but it can be a lot. What I like to do is, like I said before, I was in a band, we were a heavy metal band, I like heavy music, I still like heavy music to this day, but I probably don't have as many friends that are into heavy music as much anymore. So I have my bubble of people I used to talk about got a little bit smaller. So what I like to do is I like to jump into the comment section. I like to see what other people are thinking about, like when a band drops a new song or something like that. Big fucking mistake. More often than not, a band will release a new song and you think it's a banger and you're so excited about it. You read the comments and someone says, "This is shit. Your old shit was better. You guys haven't been fucking good since 2009. Give up." And like, it's close. It's so fucking pointless. Like, what's the end game? What's the point of complaining about that? Let's picture it. Let's say, Bring Me the Horizon. You guys all know that band? Let's pretend that they've just released a new song. They're all hanging out because they're excited. And they're like, let's see what people think about the new song. They pull out their phone and Ollie Sykes is there and he says, "Oh shit. Fucking Aaron Graham from Butt Fuck Nowhere says we're shit. He reckons we haven't been good since 2009? Get the record label, we are fucked up. We got to write a new record." It's not going to happen, is it? Definitely not. Anyone in here watch movies and yell at the TV? You can dob your significant other in, I don't care. Safe place. Who does it? Who else other than this clown? Alright, I've got to break something to you guys. Movies aren't live. When you watch that movie, that event that you're reacting to, by the time they film it, edit it, promote it, release it, that probably happened about a year and a half ago. So when you say, "Fuck, don't go in there," it's already happened. You're wasting your fucking time. I don't know if you know that, but I'm glad I could enlighten you all tonight. It, however, is not the case for live sporting events. They can definitely fucking hear you. Richmond's comeback last night, you can thank Ryan and me. Because you saw it, it happened. What happened? Old fucking... Now I can't think of a Richmond player. Give me a Richmond player.
Ryan Mansell from Lonnie. Ryan Mansell, he's from Launceston.
Someone said Tom Lynch, I know that guy. Tom Lynch takes a mark, he lines up. His accuracy wasn't amazing last night. He lines up, he's having a look, he puts his fucking mouth guard in his sock. Don't know why. How does that help? Does anyone know? Safekeeping. Righto. Throw the little grass up, they see the wind, they have a look and he lines up. And then, you guys may not have noticed last night, but this is what happened. He went... Can you hear that? I think that's aaron1521. Oh shit, Ben's was open. And they fucking won the game. And that's because the power of us doing that. So I'll be up the back at the end of the show, and if your team's not doing well this season, come let me know. $5 a match I charge.